the first step of your burp cloth is to cut the 3 layers. You're going to have 1 layer of snuggle print, 1 layer of warm and natural cotton batting. I use it from like a package for a quilt. And then your second layer of snuggle print. I like to use 2 different prints just so I have, you know, 2 effects, and it's dual-sided, but you can do whatever you would like. I made my own pattern, and I'm not going to upload a pattern because frankly my pattern is not, it's not very symmetrical or anything. You just kind of want it like a peanut shape. You can see. Mine is, it's about 16.5 inches long, and then at the widest part, it's about 7.5 inches across, and at the narrowest, it's about 6.25 inches across. So you can use those as kind of an estimate and then draw yourself a nice little kind of peanut shape in a way. And then you'll want to cut all 3 layers. Now, keep in mind what you should do is stack your fabric just like this. So the wrong side is up, then you have your filling, your batting, and then the right side is up. And then lay your template on and cut around it. That way they're all going to be the same. And you're not going to have an issue with a mirror image and then the edges not matching up. So stack your fabrics, your 3 fabrics like this, then cut out your template. The next step is to sew them together. I use a 1/2 inch seam allowance and just go really slowly around the corners. I start here, kind of where it's going to hit your neck, so that I don't have it like where the baby's mouth is going to be. Up here by the neck is where I start. I backstitch, go all the way around, and then backstitch to end. Trim your threads really short, and then we can move on to step 3. This is probably the most tedious step. So do this when the kids are not around, when they're napping or something, when you have some quiet. What you want to do is peel back the snuggle print on both sides, and you're going to cut out the batting. Let's see if I can get a good shot of that. You're just going to cut it flush with the seam. You want to go really slowly because you don't want to cut your snuggle print. And this does take a couple minutes per burp cloth, and you just want to go nice and slow and steady. You kind of finger press it back, and then what I do is I hold them back, and then I just cut out the batting, because it will look like this. You'll have batting in between. It will look like this, and then when you cut it out, it'll look like this. Once the batting is cut out, then you just go all around the edges and you cut the fringe. I cut it about every, I don't know, 1/3 of an inch, 1/2 an inch. It's arbitrary. This way, when you wash it, this is all going to fray and have a really nice soft edge. But you just cut the fringe all the way around. And once you've done that with all your burp cloths, then you throw them in the washer and dryer until they are sufficiently frayed. And that's it. It doesn't take very long. I usually work in batches of like 4 or 5 just because this step right here is a little tedious. But you know, do as many as you want. These make great baby shower gifts, and you can customize them to the gender, to the mom's personality. I really liked this mustache print. I thought it was really funny. I had no idea what I was going to make with it when I bought it. And then one night in a pregnancy-induced insomnia fit, it just came to me that this mustache print would make really great burp cloths. So I will show you the finished product, and that'll be the end of the tutorial.